Hello everyone, welcome back to Crypto Gains for another video. In this video, I thought I'd share with you itchy ear. I thought I'd share with you 5 coins that I've been buying through this disgusting drop. If it sounds interesting to you, please drop that like, give me a subscribe if you're new watching. Have you been buying or have you been on that other side selling, panic selling? Because I'll tell you what, when I see price action like what we've been seeing, and I've been looking at the fear and greed index, let me grab it up. I just see some serious windows of opportunities to be buying. You want to buy in extreme fear, you want to sell when everybody else is super excited, and that's going to come again. So it's about buying low, being patient, selling high, and that's what I teach my patrons. So yeah, if it sounds interesting to you, I've already said that. Before I go any further, I need to let you know I am not a financial advisor. These are my own personal opinions on the market. Please do your further research before you invest your money. My first coin that I have been buying through this disgusting drop is Altura. I had to put some money in Altura. It fell down a bit more from my last buy, but I don't mind because the long-term perspective of this project is going to do really well because it does offer this new form of NFTs, the smart NFTs. And you can already see like the stuff that they've been doing, progressing through their journey, getting loads of people on board, loads of new partnerships happening. So this is what you want to see with with a project. When you invest, you want to see that it's fully active, regardless if the market crashes or not. And that for me was a good sign. So, I invested into that. Look at this. This old post, I'm just showing you, but SoulChicks was quite a big hype project. Altura NFTs partners with SoulChicks. So I'm interested to see what smart contracts are going to come out with future partners to come. This was the most recent one here, this 1,000 blocks. And I'll tell you what, looks super good. Super interesting. It kind of gave me a great idea for my own sort of project that I want to do. I guess I just need to find someone that can help me do it. But similar to this, it is powerful. Look, you can look at it in your own time. But 1,000 blocks seriously looks good. But Altura, I invested into it. The fact that 1,000 blocks is using Altura's smart contracts, smart NFTs, contracts, protocol, whatever you want to call it, it's a good look. And I think that as time goes on, people will realize how undervalued this is and they're going to jump on fast. You're looking at 4 pence. Now, when I invest, like when I think about putting more money into a coin, I like to look at what I've been down in. I don't know how much I was down in this. I know it's more than 15% because most coins have fallen that much. Actually, funny enough, whilst everything else is falling, it says I'm up 4% on Altura. So I can't remember what it was that I was down on. But all I know is the last time I bought, let's have a look. The last time I bought, I was down like 30%. Ross! So I had to buy it because that was 30% off. It's like walking into KFC, getting your chicken 30% discount. Barbecue piece of chicken. Right here, you best believe I stood at the front of the line. I had my Jamaican jerk, curry goat sauce, and I poured it all over Altura, you best believe. So, look, the market cap has dropped significantly as well from the last time as well. So you are getting this at a steal of a price. I can't tell you what to do with your money. Let me change that. I'm getting it at a steal of a price. If you invest too, cool, great. But I can only show you what I do. And I seriously think there's room for this project to grow as a gaming project. It can seriously set a standard for how big AAA games come into this space and start using smart NFTs. This feature here is the one that's going to take it all the way. I'm telling you guys, seriously going to take it all the way. Actually, to be fair, they got so many great features, even loot boxes. This is going to take it all the way. Random verified loot boxes. So, getting random boxes and stuff. So, when you play a game or you make a game and you got a developer building a game, that when they drop a loot box, it's going to be random. A digital asset marketplace. Oh, I've already said all this stuff. Just trying to, give people that are new to Altura, wanting to know a bit more about it, just a fresh, insight to it. You can stake your coins as well. So that was one of the reasons why I bought more, because I was happy to buy as much as I can, a bunch of this, and just stake it for that passive income. Sit back, chill, watch my telly, watch on my phone, whatever I'm doing on my phone, and just create that passive income. So, and that's what I've been doing, to be honest. I've been trying to buy some coins that can create me a passive income, some that are just stupidly low where if it ever goes back to its all-time high, that's going to be a nice bit of gains right there. So that was the first coin. Let me just quickly show you what it would look like. 20x? I'm not going to be too over-realistic. I usually look for 100. Now, I know this can 100x. I know it. That's why I invested. I'm not going to waste my time investing into a coin if it ain't going to 100x. I know this will 100x. And I'll tell you what, actually, I'll keep it real. I was going to keep it real at 20x, but 100x is still real. Why? Because when you see the market cap do 100x, I'm not calling hundreds of billions. I'm not calling tens of billions. What am I calling? Times it by 100. I'm calling a 2.7 billion market cap. You will see Altura at that price in the future. I don't know how long it's going to take. I don't know. But I'll tell you what, when I was buying ADA back in 2018, 2017, one of them ones, at a penny, I knew it was going up to £1. I just sit back and wait. I wanted to show you this picture. There was a picture that talks about hodling. I can't remember where I saw it, but it was clever. And holding picture. Hodl picture. And it shows like the path. Where when people hold, they think you just got to hold and it goes like that. But it's not. It's a rocky one. It comes down. You got to go through the ditch and climb again. You got to go over this bridge and, and you fall down again. And that's what it kind of is like. You have rocky... here we go. Look. I don't know what that is. It's just, it comes out. I just wanted to make it big. I can't remember who uploaded it. But someone uploaded it. Big up to you. What's going on? Hold on. Where is it? I thought it was going to show a nice big... Here we go. What's make me accept this just so I can show people? So here we go. Look, some people, when you hodl, you think, I'm going to hold it here low, and then it's just going to be a nice, slow journey in the future. Just hold it forever, let it go up. But you don't realize you got this rocky path. You're going to have some tumbles in the price. It's going to fall down. You're going to have to swim and catch your boat and come back above and, make sure you don't get hit by the rain and whatnot. This is a powerful image. Maybe we could all print this off and put it on our walls. Just to show that when we invest today, we're investing that so like in the next year or two is going to set us up for greatness in the future. Now you do have those short-term hodlers, people that want to just hold for like a week or two and then sell, make a nice little 100, 500 quid, maybe 1,000 if you're lucky, couple of grand if you're lucky, good couple of grand, good 20, 30 grand if you're getting a crappy meme coin and it pumps. But then you have these people that hold for a longer period. You can put your 500 quid down, hold for a year or two and come out rich. 100, 200 grand. That's what I'm talking about. And that's the type of hodling that I do. That's the type of videos that I share because it's happened for me and I know it can happen for everyone else. Literally off of like a couple of £100. So that was my first coin. And when you see this do 100x real quick, okay, 2.7 billion, what does it do to the price? You will see Altura sitting on a £4. Look, times 10 is 44 pence. Bring underneath, 44 pence, £4.43 pence will be 100x. So technically speaking, a 20x will probably put it at like a quid, £1, something like that, or just under 88 pence. So, that's what I'm looking for. I believe it will go there. I really do believe it will go into the £4 and price. Because, the supply is 1 billion as well. So, loan supply, it has that opportunity to do those prices should it perform well. So that's what I'm sitting back for. And this is how I got to work my brain. Like, it's all fine and well looking at a project going, oh, that's pretty. Yeah, that's a pretty site. Oh, nice team and whatnot. And yeah, because you can click on the LinkedIn down here and whatnot, right? Nice team and whatnot, but you have to think about numbers because, it's great having a project, an ambitious project, but you have to think about numbers in your head. You have to think to yourself, can it do this? Can it 100x my money? Can it 20x my money? If it can, cool. How long is it going to take me? I don't know. Should I sit back and wait? Is it worth it? That's what I do. And that's what you should do as well. So yeah, coin number 2 that I put some money in through this disgusting drop was, I put it into 2 actually. Well, because I had 5 coins, but that's the second one. Shopping.io. I also bought their governance token as well. If you was a patron of mine, you saw the buy alerts. Is this my buy alerts? That's not my buy alerts. Let me just go back. Well, actually, no, that's my posts. But I show posts on what I was buying, and Shopping.io was one of them. And I think that it's a good opportunity to be buying these right now. Seriously good opportunity. Look, it's horrible. It's a horrible feeling to try and buy coins when everything's crashing. You're losing tens and thousands of your money on your portfolio. Hundreds of thousands if you have a portfolio like mine, maybe even millions if you have a portfolio, so it's not nice seeing that fall off, but I have to look at the long term, and the long term perspective is these will go there. I can see adoption coming. You've got new investors coming in that are unsure, that are shook, that are investing. They've invested what they feel like is at the top, and then they're panicking because they're losing all the money as they see it go down. So they sell at a loss, capitulation. There's only a matter of time until it starts to reverse again. I see Bitcoin reversing. I see altcoins seriously performing well. So this is why I'm happy to take this opportunity, buy whilst everyone else panics at extreme fear. Do you not notice most of the times when I talk about these videos that coins that I bought is when it's in extreme fear? Every time you watch, I'm going to keep showing you. And I'm trying to teach my patrons to do that as well, Focus on buying in this area here. Perfect. In my eyes, it is. This is hard to see now, but in about a month from now when everything's pumped up and it's all greed, extreme greed, you're going to go, I wish I just listened to him on his video. Anyway, so let's go back to Shopping.io. For those who are new to it, I'll try and be quick with it. Shopping.io allows anyone to buy on Amazon, eBay, Walmart. What's this down here? You got another little orange thing down here. Homebase? Or whatever that is. I can't see it. Can't even click it. You can buy on these big platforms and buy with crypto, not just with any crypto. And what I like about Shopping.io is they're constantly adding new crypto coins that you can add to buy your... They added Landshare a few days ago, and you can now, go onto eBay, buy whatever you want, a new PlayStation 5 controller, and then pay with your Landshare. That's what I like. And I'm telling you now, Shopping.io, the more I think about it, you are going to be around long term. There's nothing that can outperform you right now. Why? Even eBay and Amazon, because even people be like, oh, well, what happens when eBay start accepting Bitcoin or crypto? Yeah, cool. Okay. But how much crypto is eBay going to accept? Because I tell you what, these big companies like Amazon, eBay, Walmart, they're not going to start accepting Shiba Ras or what's it called, Landshare, or whatever kind of coin, whatever kind of coin that's being paired to shopping, because you can buy with a bunch of coins. I'm telling you now, they're not going to be accepting. What's this? Oh no, that's not the coins. Well, some of them are. Some of them looks like Mexi. You're not going to be accepting some of these coins. Amazon and eBay, if they ever get into crypto payments, I can tell you now, they're going to start, they're going to dip their... Hold on. How'd you do it? I'm trying to dip my toe in the water. They're going to dip their toe in the water, and they're just going to accept Bitcoin. Maybe if you're lucky, Ethereum. If you're lucky at the max, Bitcoin. Why? Because they're not accepting those stable coins. You ain't going to see eBay or Amazon accept stable coins for a long while. Why? The government control these companies. The government can... I see you're using a stable coin. They ain't going to allow that. It's competing with the US dollar. They're not going to like that. So they're going to just shut them down if they use a stable coin. They're going to allow them to accept Bitcoin at the max or at the minimum. They're not going to allow you to accept thousands of other coins, which is why Shopping.io will stick around long term. And when people start to hear Shopping.io, what, Shopping.io? Well, I can buy it on Shopping.io. Well, I can use this coin. Really? I can use AMP. Really? You be hearing your coin that's sitting in 850th place. You can just use it. And you can use it for anything. That's when this is going to shock people and make people FOMO in. Take a look at this. Shopping.io. So the SPI token, this is their standard token. £7.55. Look how high it went before. And this was back in April, May, before the crash? It was as high as, it says here 188, but if you look down here, all-time high, it was £211. Need to let you know. my throat, I've still got my tonsillitis. And every now and again, I'm getting a sharp pain. So bear with me on that. I think I'm doing quite good considering I got tonsillitis. We'll come to the end of it. But yeah, the fact that it went this high before, and this just fell with the market back in April, May. It's going to go there again. Look at the supply. I've got to keep saying this. It's so damn scarce. This is 21 times more harder to get hold of than it is Bitcoin. You imagine all those people over there that are paying hundreds of thousands and millions of pounds into Bitcoin? Yeah, because it's scarce. Well, this is 21 times harder to get hold of. Yeah, so when you play hide and seek and you try to find Bitcoin pieces, you ain't finding this. That's down the crack. You got to move the crack and then you got to open the pillar and then you got to move the fluff out the way. And that's how hard it is to find or to have SPI. What am I laughing for? Anyway, so it's sitting on £7 now. If it was to go back to its all-time high of, what I say, 211 quid, just its all-time high alone. And this is why I invested into it, because if it goes back to its all-time high, divided by £7.55, I will be making, because I can't tell you what to do, right? 27 times my money back. Which means, for example, if I had invested £1,000 now, or not investment advice, you put £1,000 now, and it goes back to its all-time high. Not higher, just its all-time high. Times it by, you're making 27 grand. What am I doing? I could have done it in my head. You're making 27 grand. And you know what the mad thing is? Because, if you had 4 grand now, I don't know that's out of the realm of possibilities for the average person, I'm just saying, but you become rich because you made a smart investment. 108 grand. Just saying. There's some serious money to be made should shopping IO go back to its all-time high. And another thing with this is you can stake it as well. You can stake the coin, but they have an interesting staking feature. I think they take 10-20% every time someone stakes and every time someone unstakes, something like that. Where's your staking stuff? I know you can here you go, staking. It's hidden right down here. They don't make it as like a main feature because, they've only got 1 million in supply, so they have to work with that 1 million and, so people can stake. So, look into this more if you want to stake it. Did I say 10-20%? 2% fees taken. And redistributed back to that's how you get the stake, right? It is clever, really clever. That's, so it's never ever grown any higher in coins. You're just basically using the people that are staking. So the good thing for this is the people that are staking long term, you guys are going to be the ones that reap your reward. So I'm not staking yet, might consider it. Definitely good passive income if you're interested in it. I also bought the governance token. Now this is sitting on £1.85. What was its highest? Shocks me again. Its highest was about 40 quid. Something like that. £37. Look, all-time high. And these are things I need to show you. All-time high here. It says, hold on, let me highlight it. It was £41. And this is what I look at when I invest my money. I like to see, how high did it go before? What caused the drop? I see the time frame. It dropped in April, May-ish, that sort of crash time period. So it fell with the rest of the market. It wasn't like, you got rug pull or anything. It's just one of those ones where it fell with the market. People haven't seen, been paying attention to it recently, but they will. They will pay attention because when you realize you can buy anything that you want in any crypto form or anything, it's going to make people aware and people want to invest fast. This is why I'm investing now. Look, who's paying attention? I'm going to bring another video when it goes there. I'll say who's paying attention. What is this though? Because, I'll be hovering over this. Are these coins that you accept? Or I guess there's some of the coins you can accept. I didn't even know Mexi Global had its own coin. Look, save money. So when you buy with them as well, because they do these packages, just real quick for new people watching, where you can get discount back if you have to hold a certain amount of coins. So here it says you have to have one SPI token. You don't use it, you just hold it. If you're holding one, you get this package. If you're holding 1,000, you get this. And then if you just hold a ridiculous amount, you get this. But is that right? Something like that. So yeah, check that out in your own time. The GSPI. This could be crazy gains for people as well. Because, the other one was a 27x, 27 times your money back. And that's at the time of buying now. £41.09. Look, I'm going to show you because this is what I do in my head when I invest. I want to know if it was just, I know it can go higher, but if it just goes back to its all-time highs, what would I get? That's what I want to know. And that's why I invested. Divided by £1.85. You're looking at a price of, It's a 22x gain. You get 22 times your money back. So if you invest in both, you're going to get some good 20 to 25, 27x gains back if it goes to its all-time high. Now check this. And I'll do this on this one as well because, if you look at the market caps, sorry, look at the market caps. Well, this one has a 6 million according to CoinGecko. 6 million market cap. Now, this is the normal one, SPI. I'm going to show you both because there's serious room to grow. This is another reason why I invested. You're looking at a low cap gem. Times it, if it goes to 100x, it's only sitting on a 600 million market cap. $500 million, just over $500 million. Can't even do that. $500 million. It was hurting my throat. Got to be careful. It's very doable. You're not asking for tens of billions. I'm not even asking for a billion. And that's 100 times your money back. You know what the mad thing is? Because, if it does that, that's all I can say. Because crazy gains. One coin will be worth £75 when it does a 10x. So when it does 100x, you'll be looking at 750 quid for one coin. We've already seen it hit 200 quid. So it's very, very doable. I'm going to watch that space. Let's go to the SPI now. Tinier market cap. Look at this. 1 million. 1.8 million market cap. When you see this do 100x, you're looking at 100 and something million, isn't it? Mega tiny. You're looking at this could be better to buy. I don't know. Look, the governance, I'm going to explain what the governance is for. 185 million is 100x. What does that do to the price? You're looking at about 185 quid times 10, 18 times 100, 185 pounds for one coin. You will see it. Look, max supply, 1 million. You're never going to get more than 1 million. This is why I invested in both, because you just don't know which one's going to perform better than the other. The GSP, the governance token, is used for people that may do drop shipping. Because you get people that like to drop ship and stuff, and that might be the governance coin that they need to use in order to do that. So that's why I invested in that, because drop shipping could be a big thing. Coming into this space for the crypto space. Tokens. Does it talk about it? Nope. Tokens. Buy tokens. Ecosystem. Token. I wanted to see if we can talk about the governance. I don't know if it's going to show it on here. It might show it in the white paper. They got a white paper here, just to see if they talk a bit more on what it is and what it can do. Does it say? I don't want to dive too. I guess it's going to make me download it. I'll do that at my own time. But yeah, as far as I'm aware, it's something like that. Okay. So that was the next two coins that I invested in during this disgusting drop. My next coin that I invested in. Come on, you knew it. I'd be invested in Landshare. I bought more Landshare. I'm staking my Landshare. I noticed that the Landshare APY is going down and down, which means that more people are investing and more people are locking up their tokens. So I bought more Landshare. It's just ridiculous. The passive income you can make is great right now. So you guys should have known that. Look at this, guys. Seriously tiny. I don't know if this is correct. I need to go on CoinMarketCap to see if it's correct, because I don't know if it's correct. Their market cap is lower. But whatever it is seriously tiny right now. And I'm going to sit back. Remember, you're dealing with it is a newish coin. It's not been that long. 6-7 months? You're dealing with a coin that's, real estate, that's going to take time to grow. It's going to take time. So you're going to see some volatility as time goes on. But I'm sitting for the long term. I'm holding this long term. 10 million max supply. You're never going to get more than 10 million. Can you imagine owning 1 million of these? You'd be sitting large in the future. It's got a 2 million market cap now. So if you're watching this, £1.46 is coming down. It's, for me, again, I just think it's a seriously good damn buy to be stocking up on your Landshare. It's entirely up to whoever it is that you want to do, but I'm holding long term for this because I seriously believe long term Landshare will stand tall and it will seriously set people up for greatness. So I'm happy with the hold. Let's just talk a bit about the prices as to what you can make through staking real quick right now, because if you're staking now, actually let me launch the app. Hold on, I want to launch the app. You come into Vaults. You've got these other things you can check in your own time. Right now, yeah, so the APY is about 68%. Remember, banks give you 0.05. What am I making? Like I said, I bought more. I'll be transparent with you on this. I've always been transparent with you on this one. So right now, based on prices and everything, times it by, let's have a look. Because it's going to change every time depending on the price of the coin, right? 68%. I get roughly 5,000 coins a year divided by 365 days, getting about 14 to 15 coins a day, times it by 30 days. I'm getting about 447 coins a day. If we times that by the price now, which is about £1.50, I'm not getting much right now because it's fallen down, 670 quid. But when it goes back there, and this is why I hold on, because it's a good time to be stocking up. That's when you're going to seriously reap the rewards. And, how high did this go before? That's what I like to look at. The highest we've seen it come up to right now is £7. Crazy. And the funny thing is that £7, it was only like 10 million market cap. It was still tiny, seriously tiny. So when you see it go back there, £7, because that's what I do. I look for that. When it goes back to £7, I'm gonna be making great passive income, because I will do the same thing again. I'll have my whatever it is, my 447 coins, times it by £7. What? Because that's what I'm gonna be holding the coins, and then that's when I'm gonna sell them. Come up here. £7.88. This is the passive income I'll be making a month, 3,500. So I'm not worried right now. I'm sitting back waiting, taking this opportunity to accumulate more. That's my mindset on this. 10 million, you're never going to get any more. It's half of the supply of Bitcoin. So, this can go up into the... Look, let me find the coin market cap again. If it does this 100x, again, I'm not even asking for a billion, am I? I'm asking for 200 million, something like that. Look at this. Again, I'm showing you low cap gens that could potentially 100x, give you some nice passive income on a side of it. You'd be looking at a 230 million market cap for Landshare when it does that 100x. And then the price, look at this, times 10, 14, £14.60, times 100, you'd be looking at £146 for one coin. So I do see that happening in the future. My last coin that I invested in this disgusting drop was... Get it up. Look. Here we go. Vector Space. I did a big video on Vector Space explaining what it's about. It's on-demand correlation matrix data sets. I'm just reading. For hidden relationships. It detects hidden relationships and data, and it's got some artificial intelligence as well that's really helping things. Here it talks about bioscience. So like an example of this real quick, we've been going through I don't want to say the words, the C19 and stuff. We've been having problems with everything, and people have been suffering. If we had known which company was going to be first to get the injection and to get that first, if we knew who was going to succeed first, you would have invested into that company. And, you would have made crazy money, because that company now is, I can't remember the name of it. It's around the whole world now. People are getting their injections and feeling great now. But you would have invested. And that's what Vector Space is all about. Finding hidden relationships in these companies, showing you which company could do seriously well. And that's what it's all about. It's got Microsoft down here. I don't know if that is partnered with them. It's a big look. But overall, I'm just happy to buy more because it was really cheap. And if you think about how cheap, how much we were paying back then, I think, again, like I said, I always look at my portfolio to see what I was down in. And I was down, what was I down on my last purchase? I'm going to just tell you now, I like to keep it real. This is what you want to see. You want to hear, keeping it real. I was down 60%. There was a discount bargain buffet. I got it 60% cheaper. So I was happy with my buy. And, because when it goes back there, it's going to be hard to buy a bunch of these. Aren't they burning tokens as well? Look, right up here, what was his all-time high? 12 quid. £13.88 was its all-time high right here. Let's bring up so you can see. I think they were burning tokens as well. I don't know. Drop some comments down below, if you're into Vector Space and if they've been burning the tokens or not, or whatnot. But I think they were going down to 10 million. I can't remember. Or they were burning 10 million. But let me know. I think it's a good buy. Again, it's another, nice lowish cap gem, because it's not in the billions. What would it look like if it does 100x? So I just want to show you real quick, because, again, I'm holding these coins under the belief, I believe, that they're going to 100x my money. Times it by 100, it's going to be sitting on, so when this does its 100x, it's going to be sitting on a 5.6 billion market cap. What's it going to do to the price? Times 10, 15 pounds, times 100. You'd be looking at 150 quid for one coin. You're thinking, is it possible? Well, yeah. You know, it's only got 50 million in supply. You know, not even 100 million. You think about coins that have 119 million, coins like Ethereum, and I know they do different things. I know Ethereum's all smart contracts and whatnots, but I'm just talking about supply. 110 million hits about, $2,000. So you know that a coin with half that supply should be able to hit similar prices, if not double that. So, I'm going to sit back and wait. All long-term holds for me. I'm just sitting back long-term, chilling, watching my watching my telly, making passive income, spending time with family, chilling, doing nothing, whilst these coins right now are cheap, and in the future they're going to rise in price. I'm going to come back to you and say who was paying attention. Guys, that was my 5 coins. If this was helpful to you, please drop that like. Please give me a subscribe if you're new watching. Thank you for watching if you're still here. Got to try and do more videos. My throat's killing me now. I got to be easy still because I am still in this whole area of taking antibiotics for my tonsillitis and stuff. But I'm recovering, slowly getting there. It's good to be back making videos and stuff. Again, if you want to become a patron, don't miss out, guys. I've got 7 tiers. Take your pick. I recommend going for my exclusive VIP partner tier, this one here. It will unlock all my posts so you can see when I buy, when I sell, when I stake, when I IDO, when I whitelist. It's all there. You don't miss nothing. If you want that a little bit more, go for my CEO tier. These guys have seen this video first as well. This will give you access to my VIP Telegram group where I talk to you way before I buy, way before I sell, way before I do anything. It's all in this space. And we've got high crypto profile users, big money, talking about big things, and we've got the chat service if you want to chat. I might start a chat again because some people do, some people don't. And yeah, be good to see you over there. Thank you for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Cheers.